Ladies and gentlemen, we have brought you into the main dining room of the Advertising Club of New York, 35th Street and Park Avenue. And the luncheon is being given to the guest of honor, Mrs. Louise Thaden, who has already won the Bendix Prize, a transcontinental air race won by herself. Today, the award will be of the Harmon Prize, put up by Hugh Burt Harmon. H.B. Lacroix is presiding. We're opening the microphone before Mr. Lacroix.
I'm glad to have the opportunity to present to you, Mrs. Thaden, as the winner of this trophy, presented to you as the outstanding woman flyer in the United States in 1936. This trophy, which has been won by the other outstanding women in this country, and I believe some abroad. In winning this Bendix race, you folks here know, of course, that Mrs. Thaden set a transcontinental east-west record for women and became the first woman to win that particular trophy. I now present to you our guest of the day, Mrs. Louise Thaden. Mrs. Thaden.
Thank you very much. The full significance of all that is represented in this Harmon Trophy has brought the realization that I cannot accept it for myself alone, because mine was only one part of all the individual efforts that made possible the accomplishment that led to this award. As you doubtless know, I flew a stock model Beechcraft in the last Bendix transcontinental race. Many people labored on my plane. However, I want to pay particular tribute to the unsung few who are responsible for Beechcraft efficiency. Mr. Walter Beech, manufacturer and pioneer in instrument flying; Ted Wells, designer and chief engineer; Warren Drake, factory manager; and Ollie Van Beech, executive, whose faith in the plane and in me was responsible for our entry in the Bendix. Before our lives became so full of mechanical aid, so full of interdependent organization, individuals frequently achieve great successes without assistance. Now outstanding accomplishments are due to the conscientious efforts of many people, and it is for them as well as for myself that I accept this beautiful trophy. It is splendid of you, Mr. Lacroix, and of you, Colonel Kerwood, and all of you, to make this most pleasant affair possible.
Does Patsy and Bill object to the enter any feelings at all about this flying of yours?
Oh, they more or less take flying as a matter of course. Mr. Thaden is a pilot and an aeronautical engineer, so all the poor children have heard, instead of Donald Duck and Peter Rabbit, they hear airplanes all the time. A number of years ago, I think endurance flights and such things did do a tremendous amount of good because it did prove the reliability of engines and airplanes, as well as the fact that a pilot could take it too. But in these days, we know what our airplanes will do, and we know our engines will run thousands of hours, and personally, I don't think they do a great deal of good anymore, except for a layman like you, in that the actual concrete experience may give you added confidence in airplanes and engines as well as in pilots.